Everyone's talking about the Springfield Armory Hellcat for good reason. Inside the box, you're gonna find an awesome little carrying case, your user manual, and our test fire proof. There's a lot to talk about this gun. There's a reason that everybody's talking about the Springfield Hellcat because it is an amazing firearm. So we're gonna pop this open. First thing we're gonna do, of course, as always, is we're going to double check that it is unloaded. So we're gonna take that magazine out and we're going to check the chamber. Even though it has a chamber flag in it, we're gonna go ahead and run that through the camera to make sure that you see that there is no round there before we use it. So inside the box, inside of this little packaging, you're gonna see that extended magazine here. You're gonna see your magazine loader, which is not really helpful. I hate those little things. And your child safety lock. A couple of things about the magazines. First of all, you've got your 11 plus 1 round capacity magazine and your 13 plus 1 round capacity magazine. It's really cool to note that Springfield actually has a patent on their magazine, which allows them to claim that they are the world's highest capacity micro compact 9mm. From the ground up, they've built this gun for concealed carry. So it's got a hammer forged barrel that they claim to be unnaturally, quote unquote, unnaturally accurate hammer forged barrel that makes it an exceptionally straight shooting concealment pistol. The top slide serrations are great for racking the Hellfire, and they say if in a hurry and if things go truly sideways, it's easy to rack with those top slide serrations. The non-proprietary rail is another way of saying Picatinny rail, where you can mount your flashlight, your lasers, any sort of accessories that are standard on a Glock or any other gun, you can put right here on the Hellcat. They do claim that this is the Gen 2 trigger, which is recontoured for advanced ergonomics, and it offers a more comfortable shooting experience and is a refinement of the most important interface between the pistol and the shooter. So basically they're saying that they've redesigned the pistol. It's got your trigger safety on it so that it will not be depressed unless you depress that middle trigger safety on there. And they're saying that they've re-engineered this for comfort and ease of use. The magazine release is reversible and it does have a chamber loaded indicator. So if there is a round in that chamber, you can clearly see it through the top of the firearm without racking it back. The sights actually are really, really good. Let's see if I can line it up in the camera here. It's got that U in the back and then your light collecting tritium U-dot sight picture there. And the goal is that you have the ability to really quickly locate your front sight, which allows, for fast and accurate shot placement. And it got that tritium luminescent right there, which is a step up. They call this the adaptive grip texture, which it's really interesting because if you take a microscope and you zoom in on the grip texture, it's not sharp points like it is on a lot, which is gonna really feel really terrible while you're carrying concealed and it's up against your skin. Actually, when you look at it, it's like little raised plateaus that are all flat. So when you run your hand over it like this, it feels smooth. Whereas when you're holding it tight, it feels like it has that extra grip. So as you're walking around with that grip texture, if it was like sandpaper or, a lot of people like to do the stippling on those Glocks, it's really up against your skin and it rubs poorly and it does not feel good. You wanna have a shirt or something between the gun and you. This is not gonna be the case with this adaptive grip texture. They actually have the flattened top to ensure comfort in the waistband and minimal wear on clothing. Again, the claim to fame is the capacity, 11 plus 1 rounds with the standard, and even with the standard magazine, that holds my pinky on there, and that's to me a pet peeve. I hate it when I don't have that pinky on there. But the other magazine, the 13 plus 1, this is the patented magazine there, this feels really good up against the hand. It looks solid. The Hellcat is one of the most raved about guns right now. It really has been built for concealed carry. It took about 5 years of development and engineering and a lot of feedback from people that carry guns every day, law enforcement, military, and so on and so forth, is what has produced this Hellcat. So definitely recommend the Hellcat. They come with the OSP models, which this one is not, but that makes it ready for your red dot, your optics and things like that. But this one is not. But I do believe that the optics are the way of the future. I believe that the next generation is really going to be exclusively all about that life. So highly recommend this gun. I would say on, just a phenomenal concealed carry gun made right here in America by one of the best gun companies there are.